Mitch McConnell is dead. Or he will be soon. I have not watched the clip. I have only heard of it. And I'm going to react to it. I have not watched it. So here's my live reaction to watching Mitch McConnell die live. Oh, no audio. This is going to be great. Like, I've just seen pictures.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. It's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of...
I didn't know that. He fell and hit his head. Also, 81 is crazy. I did not know he was 81. He's older. He's older than the president, right? Or about the same age. But I didn't know that he fell and hit his head 6 weeks ago. That's a little alarming. I honestly didn't know that. Oh no, this is gonna be so bad.
And a string of
Oh my god. This is so much worse than I thought.
Wait a minute. Are you good, Mitch?
Are you
Okay, Mitch?
good?
Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your press? Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Go ahead, John.
I'll take it.
No. McConnell later returned to the press conference and answered questions from the press. Asked about what happened, McConnell said he was, quote unquote, fine. No, he is not. Hold on. I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know he looked like he was decomposing in real time. This is crazy. This is insane. Like, and I'm okay. So I have a Dianne Feinstein clip queued up as well, of her just not knowing what the fuck is going on. Both of them are out of their mind. How do you defend having these old geriatric ass public servants? I want you, and I think Hassan said this, I want you to let one of these motherfuckers drive a car with you in it in LA traffic. Do you trust Mitch McConnell or Dianne Feinstein to drive you through LA traffic? Do you think they're mentally capable of doing that? Because I don't. This is crazy.
been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude. This is insane. He looks like he's dying. Did he have a stroke?
week. It's been good bipartisan.
Also, I gotta say, the last time I legitimately saw Mitch McConnell was when he was the Senate Majority Leader under Trump. I haven't seen him since then. And I gotta say, he looks horrible. He looked a little better a few years ago. Because it's been, 3 years since he was the Senate Majority Leader at this point. He looked a little better. I mean, he still looked like a turtle and a demon, and look, he looked better 3 years ago. And that's not really saying much, because he already looked pretty horrible. But I gotta say, I mean, look, I don't believe in this, but this might be a genuine example of, like, divine punishment. He has wreaked so much havoc and he's just caused so much pain that, like, I guess this is God punishing him in a way. I don't know. I mean, look at his ass. Dude, John McCain was more mentally sound and capable of giving a speech and capable of voting on bills than Mitch McConnell is. John McCain, who had cancer, wasn't it brain cancer too? Served on the Senate floor until he died. He was more mentally sound and aware than Mitch McConnell is right now. Someone who so far has really only fell and hit his head. So I don't even know what to say. Like, what do you say? Look at this. I gotta watch it again.
Cooperation and a string of
Dude, it's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is
Are you
insane.
good, Mitch?
Okay, Mitch?
This chat.
Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your press? Do you want to say anything else to the press?
And then he's just like, no,
Go ahead, John.
I don't.
Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, and then they like shuffle him off. Oh my god, I need to see that press conference. Dude, I gotta see that press conference. Can I please see the press conference? When was this? Yesterday? 2 days ago? Yesterday? Oh my god. Mitch McConnell speech 7/26. Is there an extended? Oh! They got the pictures.
Some more breaking news, folks. A lot going on today. Moments ago,
They have
Senate
like
Minority Leader
wait, do they have like the oh man, I wish I could remember it for the joke. Do they have what's the name of that source that like CNN gets all their pictures of like war zones from? Is that who took these photos and provided them? That like random photo agency that I see everywhere on CNN that provides them photographs? Oh, that'd be awesome. Is some guy moving? That's a whole lot of shit in that guy's trailer outside. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Mitch McConnell
Mitch
had
McConnell's
to be
currently decomposing while being awake. This is breaking news.
escorted away from the cameras after freezing in the middle of his opening remarks in his weekly leadership press conference. I want to watch that moment, and then we'll talk.
has been good bipartisan
Why'd she say it
cooperation
like that? I want to watch that moment. Also, what is the lighting?
and a
Holy shit, MSNBC.
string of
That's their camera. Because look at the difference in the lighting, or like look at the way that they zoom
this
in on
week
him.
has been good bipartisan cooperation.
Different angle. Different zoom, I think, too. Right? No. Some fucking bozo actually edited it like this. Why is it color graded in my piss? This is awesome.
All right,
I just want to see the freeze frame photo that they took of him.
Provide one of his spokespeople.
Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Give me the fucking... No, I wanted the thumbnail. Here's the extended.
Well, good
This should be
afternoon,
great.
everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. It's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Yes. Yes, dude. Yes.
Are you good? Mitch?
Oh my god, it's awesome.
Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Oh my god.
Prices continue to
Oh my
rise.
god, and here's his goonie trying to do damage control after they escort him off. That's what I was looking for. Was the clip of the guy after. I didn't know what he said.
So this is the, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the IRA, and
What's the IRA? Oh. Why I didn't know that.
of course,
I don't know every government agency, so, give me a break.
if you look at the ultimate impact of the IRA and what's happening with the economy in the country today, prices continue to rise above the Fed's 2% inflation rate.
Blah, blah,
and
blah,
way
blah,
above
blah, 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 blah.
the historical
Who
average.
gives a
So the American
fuck?
people continue to deal with the economic impact.
What's he saying, though?
If you look at the ultimate impact of the IRA and what's happening with the economy in the country today, prices continue to rise above the Fed's
Socialism is when people retire in a healthy way. Alright, is that all he says?
IRA, I
More
should
than
say, that deal
Blah,
with
blah, blah. Shut the fuck up.
Could you address what happened here at the start of the press
This is what I wanted to see! I wanted to see this so bad.
conference, and it was related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion? Is that fine?
Dude, he cut his ass off.
At the start of the press conference, and it was related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion. Is that fine? You're fully able to do your job.
Mr. Lear, can I just get your
Dude, he's so brain dead. He's fucked. Oh, they got Dr. Sanjay Gupta to weigh in on the McConnell freezing. I don't think it requires a medical degree to figure out that the motherfucker has brain damage. I mean, is it really necessary to get the entire medical board down here? And all right, guys, let's call it the CDC. What do they think? Let's interview every doctor we have a contact for. I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, and me and my friend John right now are talking about it. Yeah. He just went and watched it. And a string of, yeah. I would find it frightening if it was someone other than him, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, is it's so clear that it's brain damage. He clearly has brain damage. I mean, come on. Don't even fucking kid yourself, Democrat or Republican. Yeah, the Republicans are constantly sucking cock about the, dementia Biden and Feinstein, who's clearly losing it and actually has dementia. They're always bitching and moaning about that. It's not even a political thing at this point. Dude, Mitch McConnell's like brain damaged. This thing stop shaking so much? He's like fucking brain damaged. There's no way that he's not. I mean, come on, 81 fell? You know how many 81-year-olds die instantly from falling? So many. I don't want to watch it again. I'm going to watch it one more time, then I'll move on to the Dianne Feinstein clip. Oh, boy.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA
Uh-huh.
this week. It's been good bipartisan cooperation
Ooh.
and a string
Well,
of...
it's Mitch. String of what, Mitch? Mitch? Mitch, are you okay? Mitch? Mitch, you're on a press conference. We're on live TV right now. Mitch? Mitch! Wake up! Mitch! Dude, also, I want to analyze it a little further. So, I'm going to start a timer for when he goes brain dead during the conference. Timer. Stopwatch. All right.
Cooperation.
How long does it take his team to notice that he's just completely cracked out?
And a string of
No one's noticed. No one's noticed. Noticed. Still nobody has noticed. They start to suspect something. And he's noticed. 20 seconds. It took his team
Okay, Mitch?
20 seconds
Anything else you want to say?
to realize that he had just completely lost brain function at a press conference. That looks so bad. When's he up for re-election? I gotta know. When's he up for re-election? Mitch McConnell re-election. Won in 2020. Damn, he still won? He's He's been in the Senate since 1984. 1984. What else do we know about 1984? Wow, so he got re-elected recently? Yeah. No. I want to know when he's going to get reelected as senator, not Senate leader. 2020. So he's up for re-election in 3 years. Will he even live that long? Or will he die a sad, slow death before then? Will he resign? I don't know, because if Dianne Feinstein can be also my hair is insane right now. If Dianne Feinstein can stay in the Senate and she has like loads of medical conditions, but she just has like a team with her at all times, if she can do that, I'm sure Mitch McConnell's going to do the same thing. He's not going to give up that Senate money. That Senate money? Please. No way. All right, let's watch. That's actually a perfect segue into the Dianne Feinstein clip, because this is insane. Now, Dianne Feinstein is known for having dementia. Pretty sure she does. And sorry, I'm just getting annoyed at how I'm not centered. Pretty sure she has dementia. I don't think many people are disputing that on either side of the aisle, except for the most staunch of liberals that still vote for her for some reason. And she's had her moments, like where she was on that committee and asked the same question, like 8 minutes apart. I think she's had a lot of other moments, but they don't really come to mind. I mean, she's had plenty. She's also been out of the Senate for a while. She's another example of, do you trust her to drive you down the street? Probably not. Why do you trust her to make decisions on your behalf? So here she is in a vote for a bill. I don't know what room this is, though. This reminds me of that room that they were in when they were debating the Affordable Care Act with Obama. This might be the same room, because I recognize all the tables and stuff. This also just looks like a hearing room. Very interesting. So this is Dianne Feinstein voting yes on a bill in the worst way humanly possible.
Senator Feinstein.
All she needs to do, by the way, is say aye. That's all she needs to do. For context of this clip, all she needs to say is aye.
Yeah. Say aye. Pardon me? Aye. Yeah. To say. I would like to support a yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion. That's an increase of $26 billion for the Department of Defense.
Now, look, she's voting yes on a military budget bill. I'm not going to get into why I think that's a bad thing. but that they're increasing it by an absorbent amount of money, yet we can't have free healthcare in this country. But that's a debate for another time. All she had to do was say aye, and she starts going into why she supports the bill. I don't think she understood that all she had to do was just say that she's voting yes. This isn't like a hearing where she's coming out and being like, all right, this is why we should vote yes on the bill. There's already been people that have said yes, I assume, at this point. It's just a vote. And now she's like going into a speech.
And it funds priorities.
Here comes her advisor, by the way, swooping in. Look at this. Watch him.
Department of Defense. And it funds priorities submitted.
Yeah, just say aye.
Okay, just
Great,
aye.
Thank you. Senator Feinstein.
Rough. Let's get another look at that.
Department of Defense.
Because, she's right here. So it's kind of hard to see what's going on.
And it funds priorities
She just keeps going.
submitted.
Yeah, just say aye.
Okay, just
Great,
aye.
Thank you. Senator.
Yeah, she reminds me of like a grandmother with dementia. So I don't know, man. So I have two different things I want to say about it. I saw. Okay, so let me start with this. My official stance on, oh God, this. Anyway, sorry, I got sent something insane. Plus, also, John's talking about the Mitch McConnell thing. But yeah, so my stance on it is that there should be age limits on. I mean, obviously, there should be age limits on how old you can be to run for office. And, a lot of people agree until it's their candidate, and then they don't agree. But, like, I even agree with it on the stance that, like, Joe Biden shouldn't even be in office. Like, he's way too fucking old. But, yeah, like, I think there should be age limits on, like, being in office. I think that's a very reasonable take. The age limit should be, like, 70 maybe. Yeah, 70 I think should probably be the cutoff point. Like, if you're in your 60s, I know some agile 60-year-olds. Do I think my grandma should be running for office? Probably not. And here's the other one. I saw someone say that the minimum age to run for office should be 80. And we turn all of the government into nursing homes. And then we just run the country. I agree. Obviously, I'm joking, but it's a funny idea. I mean, why not? Oak Zero. Anyways, that's my take on old people in government. Dog shit. Let's talk about something so interesting. X. Or sorry, Twitter. Yeah, so
Fuck you, you little fucking bitch. What'd you say, motherfucker?
That's clearly fake. So yeah, Twitter is now X, and that's all I'm going to say about it. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that topic. I don't care. This is what Mitch McConnell probably saw. Cam made that. Cam Grant's on Twitter. Sorry, X! But yeah, that's all I got to say about the website. Let's talk about an even better website. So I've had a website for almost 10 years. I'd say closer to, I don't know, almost 10 years. I made it in 2014. In early 2014 is when I made my website. And it's been brought offline and it's been updated so many times. It's gone through so many design changes. Let me pull up what it looked like on the Wayback Machine. So, but obviously I'll show the website what it looks like right now. And then after that, I'll pull up what it looks like on the Wayback Machine because it's actually really funny. All right. So the website, I've updated it. It was a little outdated. I think the last time I had touched it was September last year. But I'm going to promote it now because I do put a lot of effort into it. And I want to actually talk about it. I haven't talked about the website in like 6 or 7 years. Oh my god. Christ, dude. I'm like about to cough up a lung or burp up one. So here's the website. If you can't figure out what color I really like, green. Just kidding, it's blue. So here's the website. I didn't change the background picture. I still really like the lightning strike picture, but I've updated it. I haven't paid for it yet because I don't feel like it. But like I've updated the years at the bottom, which were outdated for a long time. The links are still accurate. I've updated all the homepage links. Like this will take you to this page, which then these buttons will take you to where they say they'll go, and then these are all playlists and stuff. And you see how much effort I put in because I've created specific thumbnails for some of these. So I actually really like that thumbnail. So yeah, there's like the main stuff on the homepage. This takes you to the third channel. This takes you to the podcast landing page. I need to change that banner. To be fair, I did the banner in a coffee shop on a laptop, and I didn't have all my assets, so I just copied and pasted my Twitter banner. So that'll be changed, but yeah, so these buttons do what they do. It has all the episodes, and one reason why I wanted to bring this up is because there are a lot of missing episodes. I've updated it. I've updated the Spotify and everything with all the episodes from before, back when they were on my main channel. But one thing is that I've brought back a couple episodes. Episode 1 through 3 are still available, but I brought back episode 6 and episode 9. I don't know why episode 9 was privated in the first place, but I like episode 6. It's the only episode I ever did with Steven and Alex, but it's also one of the few episodes I ever did with Steven. And because I don't get to talk to Steven much anymore, because we're so busy with being adults and not in high school like we were when we made these episodes, I do really cherish all the episodes I made with him. I think there's one episode with him that is, I've just wiped it. Like, it's still on my channel, but it's private. And I've just done that for a reason. I didn't like what we were talking about in it, and it gets a little weird in there. A lot of the missing episodes are episodes where either there are people that I don't talk to anymore that are in them, and I would feel weird if they were still up, or it's episodes where, like, I was just talking about weird stuff, and I didn't like what I was talking about. So those episodes are gone, but I've kept up a few. I haven't fully vetted some of them. Like, I don't know if I say anything weird in this episode. I don't know if Alex says anything weird. I don't know if Steven says anything weird. I hope not. But all these episodes are on Spotify as well. Yeah, I've brought back one episode from season 18, or from 2018, which is episode 6. Episode 4, 5, 7, and 8. I'm not bringing those back. And then I have all the episodes from 2019. the only episode from 2020, and then obviously all of the ones from the last couple of years. Because, I mean, it's the revamp. This was when I made the new channel, so 12 through 20, and then soon 21, the one I'm talking in. Those will all be on here still. And then, of course, I still have Spotify. This podcast is still on Spotify. So there you go. Still on there. And I have my music on here too. The link tree, and so this is the new one. Before, this podcast was pretty much I pretty much only had a playlist for it on this channel, and it was just the episodes that were uploaded to this channel. And I thought, well, why don't I... Wow, that actually got a lot of views. Comments, though. The fuck? Also, look at the washed out quality. Hey, I used H.265 encoding on this one, and I don't think it really held up well. Girlfriend. It was a weird place to hit play. But so, I wanted a playlist of all the legacy episodes, all the ones from the main channel that are still up. So I added this. You go here, it's an official podcast playlist on my main channel of all of the original episodes. So 1, 2, 3, or at least all the ones I kept up. 6, 9, 10, 11. So, like I said, this one's still up.
Ready for this to be over with.
So, Alex, what have you been up to lately?
Yeah, oh my god, 2018, January? Good lord. That's almost 6 years ago. That's how old this podcast is. But yeah, so this episode's up. Yeah, there's a link to it on the website for all the old episodes. And speaking of the website, so yeah, I also have like a page for this. I have the news feed. I hardly ever post to it, but still. That shirt design's gone. Wooden ass design. But the shop is on here too. There's a link to the shop. And I gotta say, I recently got a copyright takedown on one of my designs. I think it was fair use, but Supreme doesn't think it was. And I sold a few of them, so suck my penis, Supreme. You lost $60. It was just the Supreme font, but it said salami. That's it. So yeah, all these shirts are still available. I might bring some of the old ones back. Jesus sitting in a chair. One's pretty funny. But yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's also an about page just about all the channels, when they were created, what they're for, and then a countdown to my 10th anniversary of my main channel. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then there's my business email on here. And then I also have a hidden page with all my PC specs and all the programs and equipment that I use. So, pretty cool stuff. So that's the website. Check it out. Now let's look at what the website looked like way back then. I took one snapshot of the website for Wayback Machine in 2014. So here's what it looked like way back then. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. There it is. Oh, it's so good. All the assets are in here too, for the most part. It's lost a few, but there's an email me button. Oh my god, my old Yahoo email too. The news feed. I don't think it archived any of the sub pages, unfortunately, but like it still has all this stuff on here, which is pretty funny. Oh my god, buy things? Oh, that was an actual shop too. The forums, random junk. Weird. I didn't even know I had all that stuff. I forgot I had forums too. I remember I quickly got rid of the forums. My old Twitter. Wow. How did it say Team Deathmatch? Oh, I had a message of the day. That's why it said that. I would go in and I would change it every day. God, I loved this website layout so much too. It looked so cool to me. Yeah, this is what the website looked like in 2014. Is there a snapshot from later? Just say Arrow 44. I think this was the era where I had taken it down to work on it. That's cool. Anyway. So yeah. That's the website. You know, one thing they don't tell you when you're making a podcast is get kind of tired after talking for a while. Especially if you're by yourself. If you're with a friend, it's easier. If you're by yourself, then it's like exhausting. Yeah. Just go on here, you start going emails. You don't know what else to talk about. What's this thing on about? About my AdSense. Alright. Cool, I'll check that later. Cool. Got some other stuff. I mean, this is just what you do. Check your email, you know. What's this? Oh my god. Bro, can this guy leave me alone? So, I've made a song, and it was a joke song, and I'm gonna block this guy from my comments. I have been elusive about, so it's called a love letter, and it was clearly a joke. I made it in 2020, and apparently the beat has been picked up by whoever used the beat, some popular YouTuber. I think it was someone part of the Dream SMP. That kind of seems to be the age range that I'm seeing. Someone from the Dream SMP, or maybe even Dream himself, I'm not sure, used the beat, and then a bunch of people Shazammed it, and it all links back to my song. And as a result, the streams for the song have skyrocketed. Well, the song is a joke. It's just me screaming in auto-tune. And some of the comments on the YouTube auto-generated uploads are mean, dude. They're really fucking mean. And it's insane because you can tell their age range, you can tell where they got it from. So many people are like, where's this beat from? Now, look. Could I say where the beat came from? Absolutely. Am I going to? No. I almost did to this guy that is still commenting on my stuff to this day. I said to him, it's from a program. And he has been hounding me ever since. Let's see. He commented on one of my posts 8 months ago. 8 months! By the way, 8 months of obsessively commenting on my stuff. I said, just saw where I got 600 subs. Thanks. 8 months ago. He goes, hey Dane, congrats on 600 subs. I'm wondering, do you have the instrumentals for the song you made called A Love Letter? I said, no. which is technically true. I don't have the instrumentals. He goes, that's fine. Do you happen to know where I can get them? I said, where did you hear about this song? Because I was like obsessed about trying to figure out where this guy had heard about it. Or just where people are hearing about it in general. He says, there's a Twitch streamer that used the instrumentals for their stream intro. Then I did some asking around and found the original one with vocals. Really disrespectful for my joke song. I say, who was it? He said, if I recall correctly, the name was Lucky, with 2 Y's, 10p. But I think he stopped using it quite some time ago. I looked this guy up. He's just a Destiny 2 streamer. I think he's fairly inactive now, right? No, he's still active. Yeah, he used the song for a while, I guess. I say, interesting. This is like over the course of 2 months. He didn't respond to me for 2 months originally. I say, interesting. He goes, did you give him permission to use the song, or did he somehow get them from somewhere else? I said, they're available through a program, although it's a paid service. Not sure he had permission to use it, but my usage is under fair use. Which it is. I transformed it. He says, gotcha. Then, 4 months later, he comments again. He double comments. He says, sorry for the late response, but would you be able to direct me to this program/service? And I never answered. Now, fast forward to 3 weeks ago. I post a community post. He must be subbed because he must be getting notifications. He says, yo, what's the paid service you used to get the instrumentals for a love letter? You mentioned it earlier, but I don't believe you linked it. I never responded. So 14 hours ago, he says, hey, you mentioned that the instrumentals for a love letter are available by some program or paid service. Would you mind directing me to said service? It's always on one of my community posts. He never comments it on a video, and he never comments it on a live stream. Or on a short. It's always on a community post. Should I respond? I don't want to tell him. I want to keep gatekeeping this because it's so funny. Because then maybe one day they'll end up removing the thing that allowed me to make that song, and then it's just even funnier. Because then I can tell people and they'll be like, I can't find it. Where did it go? I would have been more willing to talk about it if it wasn't filled with a bunch of annoying 15-year-olds being like, the vocals fucking suck, but like, where's the instrumental? This guy makes dog shit music. Like, yeah, dude. It's a joke song. So, I don't think I'm going to tell him. Oh. There is one thing where one of the comment sections on my music channel, I went in there and responded to someone. Someone went, what's the name of the instrumental? And I went, it's called... And then I posted the comment. I never even said what it was called. I'm going to do that to this guy. It's a program called... Oh, man. Here, I'll show it for the show. I'll show it. There. baiting him. It's such a annoying ass thing to do. Soon he's gonna like comment under videos, then he's gonna be like tweeting at me. It's been almost a year, bro. Give it a rest. Even better, here's another hint at what I use for that song. The Twitter account for the company is really popular on Twitter and tweets stuff very casually. Like they have a very good social media manager and tweets stuff very casually. Kind of on the same level of like the McDonald's Twitter account or Instagram account. Actually, even more extreme than that. The McDonald's guy is kind of tame. This guy is a bit more lax. And it's not a web browser Twitter account. There you go. God, that guy's gonna be so mad when he gets that email that I responded. It's a program called, clicks the email. Clearly, it's just a preview to the comment. There must be more. It's a program called... What is it called? He's gonna lose it. So... L. Loser. Oh, so here's another thing I can talk about. So I recently found out my most popular video is a music edit that I posted to my second channel 6 years ago. Almost 7. Let's see, any new comments? Look at this. 48,000 views. That's insane. Isn't it? Yeah, it has a copyright claim on it. 48,000 views. Crazy shit. I wonder if I'm eligible for the YouTube Partner Program on that channel. Like, obviously my subs aren't high enough, but I wonder if I'm actually eligible for that. Go to the YouTube studio. 75,000 views. What? Like your videos are getting more attention? Oh, I didn't even know that. My channel hit 75,000 views. And it's still gaining subs. That's kind of wild. But yeah, that's my most popular video and I had no idea. Let's see. Am I eligible? No. I kind of forgot that I'm grandfathered into the YouTube partner systems. Like if I wanted to start getting super chats, I don't have to cross such a big boundary or threshold. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not eligible though. I have way more public watch hours on this channel though. Way more. That's crazy. Also crazy that I have 2 videos that have crossed that have crossed into like the 5 digits. 22,000 views and 48,000 views. That's insane. Anyway. That's cool. I just thought that was interesting. I can't wait for this guy to be so pissed. Oh my god, he just responded. A minute ago! Please, could you just give me the name? I've been looking for it a while now. What if I just said no? Like, fuck off. Should I just ban him from my comments? Then he'll never know. Nah, that's too mean, because he hasn't, like, done anything, really. He's just, like, being very... He's just pestering me, and he's, like, being very dedicated to it. It's like, dude, catch the hint that I'm not gonna fucking tell you. I don't even know what to say to that. It's a program where I'm able to, and I put underscores and underscores got called, but he responded again. Called blah blah blah, and I'll end it with a D. Awesome. I wonder if he knows. I wonder if he's gonna see the community post for this podcast and be like, I wonder if he's ever gonna find out that I spoke about him in it. Cause like, come on now. It's called blank with a D at the end. Respond. Like, dude, shut the fuck up in my damn comments. I'll talk about one last topic. Then I'll end it because I feel like I've been kind of aimless this episode. Without giving away, I'm maybe gonna be having a change of scenery behind me. That makes sense. A small little change of scenery behind me. That can mean many things. It could mean that I'm moving into the attic. Could mean that I'm moving rooms. Who knows? I've lived in the same house for over 10 years now. And my old videos reflect it. The evolution of my room is reflected in my old videos. But yeah, I might. Nothing's set in stone. But I might. Can't really close my eyes any more than this. I might be having a change in scenery. I'll leave that up for slight interpretation. I'll go a little bit more in detail. It is possible that I will be living in a room that has another human being in it. I will be sharing that room. And I'm just checking my pocket. It's possible that I will be sharing that room with somebody. And yeah. But I will have a change in scenery. I won't have all the crazy shit in the background. And I'll make sure that I do a setup video before that happens. But I don't have long to do it. Maybe for the 10-year anniversary, I'll make a video about the setup and the background and everything. Talk about stuff that I have in the background that I think is cool, that I've had for a long time maybe. Maybe I'll talk about this skull over here that wears a cheetah patterned beanie that has a light on the front of it. Maybe I'll talk about the TV that's just been on every day for the last 3 years and or longer than that. It's been on every day for the last 6 years and has the weather and time displayed on it with random photos that Google provides. Maybe I'll explain that. But yeah, maybe I'll go through my game collection. Not really a collection, just the games that I have. Maybe I'll go through my vinyls. You know, a little repeat of episode 11 from 3 years ago. Who knows? Did you know I uploaded that episode on 9/11? Poor timing. COVID 9/11, of all things. Anyways, I don't know. Should I try to stretch it to an hour? I don't think I've hit an hour on this podcast in forever. Here, let's see. Maybe I'll even end the episode on that Mitch McConnell clip. Have I hit an hour at all? Okay, I did. Hit an hour twice. Weak. I gotta hit more hours. A 2-hour episode. Yeah, I'll end it on the Mitch McConnell clip. Cause this is gold, man. It doesn't get any better than that. Hold on, no. I need the I need the C-SPAN one. Maybe I'm gonna have a moment like he did. It's such a gold clip. Damn. All right, restart it. Let's go. Goated clip.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA.
That's cool. Good to hear.
This week has been good bipartisan cooperation.
Glad it's been bipartisan.
And a string of
I want to know what else he was gonna say. Like a string of bipartisanship, maybe? A string of bills? What was he gonna say next? Did this guy pick up where he left off, maybe? I'm so curious. And why did that, like, kill his whole train of thought?
cooperation and a string of
And how do they all stop paying attention right before that happens? She's paying attention,
and
her, and
a
then
string of
then she stops paying attention and looks off, and it, like, completely blows it. It's crazy. Oh, it's so good.
Are you good? Mitch?
Okay, Mitch?
Mitch.
Anything else?
You okay, Mitch?
Let's go back to you.
Mitch.
Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Go ahead, John.
Oh, it's so good.
Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
And then this bozo back here continues the press conference. It's so good. Anyways, that'll be the end of the episode. You know, I'll be back probably later, maybe later next week. I don't know. Depends on how hectic my schedule is. And then the week after that, I might not be able to do an episode. If I did, it would be remote, and I would be on vacation during it. So I'll close out with this amazing video of Mitch McConnell just dying during a press conference. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and peace. Didn't even make it to the hour. I just realized that. Didn't even make it to the hour. Anyways. Bye-bye.
well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA. This week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of